Let tonight's story bring you gentle peace and a restful mind. Orchid and the Autumn Sprite. This story is about Orchid, a kind-hearted girl, and Phlox, an autumn sprite, who together protect an enchanted grove by finding the tree of resilience and using its power to withstand a formidable storm. In a quaint village cradled by lush forests and serene rivers, lived a young girl named Orchid. She possessed a heart as kind as the gentle breeze that rustled through the golden leaves each autumn. One day, while wandering deep into the woods, Orchid stumbled upon a glistening grove where autumn seemed eternal. Amidst the amber-hued trees, she met Phlox, an autumn sprite, whose wings shimmered like the first frosts. Phlox explained that the grove was enchanted, safeguarding the beauty of fall forever. However, the grove was under threat. A formidable storm had begun to brew, threatening to strip the land of its golden splendor. Orchid, moved by Phlox's might, vowed to help protect the grove. Together, they embarked on a journey to find the ancient tree of resilience, said to hold the power to withstand any storm. The path was fraught with challenges. Turbulent winds and treacherous paths tested Orchid's courage. But Phlox's unwavering belief in her bolstered her spirit. As they neared the tree of resilience, they encountered creatures both wondrous and intimidating, each teaching Orchid a lesson in perseverance. From a wise old owl, who imparted wisdom on patience, to fireflies that lit their way in the darkest hours, every encounter strengthened Orchid's resolve. Finally, they reached the majestic tree of resilience, its roots deeply embedded in the earth and its branches stretching toward the heavens. Orchid and Phlox asked the tree for its blessing. The tree, sensing the purity of their mission, granted them its power. Then the storm finally hit. Orchid and Phlox stood united, their combined strength creating a shield that protected the grove from harm. The storm raged, but could not penetrate the magic fortified by their resilience. When the skies cleared, the grove remained untouched, its beauty preserved for generations. Phlox thanked Orchid, her eyes shimmering with gratitude. Orchid returned to her village, with a heart full of pride and a tale of courage to inspire others. And so, the bond between humans and autumn sprites grew stronger, a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of unyielding spirits. Now, let's move gently into the next journey. Zinnia and Dinka's quest for clarity. This story is about Zinnia and a wise lion named Dinka in Zinnia's quest for clarity. Once upon a time in a land far away, there was a wise young girl named Zinnia. She lived in a quaint little cottage, nestled between a lush green meadow and a dense, mysterious forest. Zinnia was known throughout the village for her kind heart, curious mind, and tireless determination to seek the truth in all things. One warm afternoon, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, Zinnia decided to venture into the forest in search of a legendary lion named Dinka. Dinka was said to possess unparalleled wisdom and clarity, guiding lost souls to their true paths. Zinnia's heart raced with anticipation as she wandered deeper into the enchanted woods. The trees whispered secrets and the leaves rustled with stories of old. After hours of searching, she found herself at the edge of a sparkling, moonlit clearing. There, atop a rock, sat Dinka, his majesty unmistakable under the silver light. His mane shone like sun gold, and his eyes reflected the wisdom of centuries. "Hello, Dinka," Zinnia said with a respectful bow. The lion's eyes softened as he regarded the earnest girl before him. "What brings you here, child?" he asked, his voice a gentle rumble. Zinnia took a deep breath and said, "I seek clarity, great Dinka. My heart is filled with questions, and my mind is clouded with doubts. Can you help me find the truth?" Dinka nodded slowly, his gaze unwavering. Popularity, child, is not something that can be given. It is something you must discover within yourself. He rose gracefully and beckoned Zinnia to follow him. Together, they journeyed through the forest, visiting ancient trees that had stood the test of time and serene glades where the air was thick with the scent of blooming flowers. With each step, Vinta shared stories of the forest, of trials and triumphs, and the lessons hidden within them. Zinnia listened intently, her mind absorbing each lesson like a sponge. As night fell, they arrived at a serene river, its waters clear and pure. Look into the river, Zinnia, Vinta instructed. As she peered into the depths, her reflection stared back at her, but now, it seemed wiser, clear. Vinta's voice was a gentle whisper in her ear. A river reflects who you are, but it also shows what you can become. The clarity you seek lies not in answers given, but in the understanding you gain from your own journey. Underneath the starlit sky, Zinnia finally understood. The answers she sought were within her all along, waiting to be uncovered with each step, with each experience. She turned to Vinta, gratitude shining in her eyes. Thank you, Vinta. I understand now, the lion nodded, a warm glow in his gaze. Go forth with courage, Zinnia. Trust in yourself, and you will find the clarity you seek. With a heart full of newfound wisdom, Zinnia made her way back home. The path ahead illuminated not just by the moon, but by the light of understanding within her. And now, let's settle in for another heartwarming tale. Akalipha and Tulip, a tale of cheer. This story is about a young woman named Akalipha and a mermaid named Tulip, who together spread cheer and saved their village from a terrible storm. Once upon a time in a quaint seaside village, there lived a young woman named Akalipha. She had bright eyes, long flowing hair, and a heart as warm as the summer sun. Every evening, she would sit by the shore, her thoughts mingling with the rhythmic waves. One magical night, as the moonlight danced on the water, she noticed a glimmering figure emerge from the ocean. It was a mermaid named Tulip, with shimmering scales and a voice that could enchant even the saddest of souls. Tulip was drawn to Akalipha's cheerfulness, and they became inseparable friends. They shared laughter, dreams, and tales of their woes, weaving an unbreakable bond. Tulip taught Akalipha the secrets of the sea, while Akalipha introduced Tulip to the wonders of the land. Together, they spread cheer to everyone they met, be it a lonely fisherman or a playful dolphin. One day, a terrible storm approached, threatening to wash away the village. Akalipha and Tulip, with their unwavering friendship and courage, rallied the villagers and the sea creatures. With synchronized efforts, they fortified the village and saved it from disaster. Their unity brought joy and prosperity to the village and ocean alike. As the storm clouds parted, a rainbow arched across the sky, symbolizing their triumph. From that day, Akalipha and Tulip were celebrated as heroes, their story of cheer inspiring generations to come. The new chapter begins, soft and sweet. Aster and Rose, a tale of compassion. This story is about a girl named Aster and a rabbit named Rose. Rose's friendship, nurtured by compassion and trust, helps them face life's challenges together. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling emerald hills, lived the young girl named Aster. She had a heart as vast as the sky and a smile that could warm even the coldest days. One autumn afternoon, while wandering through the forest, Aster stumbled upon a small rabbit caught in a hunter's trap. It was a delicate creature with fur as white as snow and eyes like polished onyx. Aster's heart sang the creature in pain. "Don't worry, little one," she whispered softly, and with nimble fingers, She carefully freed the rabbit. The rabbit, grateful and trembling, nuzzled against her hand. Aster named her Rose, after the flower that bloomed with such beauty and resilience. From that day on, the two became inseparable friends. Aster would visit Rose every morning, bringing her the freshest vegetables from her family's garden. In return, Rose would surprise Aster with the forest's hidden treasures like dewdrops on spider webs that shimmered like diamonds or fallen feathers from colorful birds. One winter swift's night, a fierce blizzard swept through the village. The wind howled like a sorrowful wolf, and snow fell thick and fast. Concerned for Rose's safety, Aster wrapped herself in her warmest cloak and ventured into the storm. She called out for Rose until her voice was hoarse, her footprints barely visible in the relentless snow. Just when despair was about to claim her, a small, familiar figure appeared through the veil of light. It was Rose, leading Aster to a hidden burrow beneath the roots of an ancient tree. There, in the cozy warmth, they waited out the storm together, huddled for warmth and comfort. As the storm raged on, they shared stories and dreams, forging an unbreakable bond. When dawn finally broke and the storm subsided, the world outside was transformed into a glittering wonderland. The sun's rays danced on the snow, creating a sea of sparkles that seemed to stretch on forever. Hand in paw, Aster and Rose emerged from the ball, their hearts filled with gratitude and love. From then on, they knew they could face any challenge as long as they had each other. Their friendship, built on compassion and trust, grew stronger with each passing season. Aster and Rose's tales spread throughout the village, inspiring others to show kindness and empathy to every living being. For in the end, it was compassion that brought warmth to the coldest winters and light to the darkest paths. May your night be calm and restful, sweet dreams.